Good morning student and welcome to the class 8th mathematics video, and in this class we have to explain the exercise 16.2. Before starting this exercise I have to say you something about your previous exercise or previous chapters. You don't give any type of query related with this exercise or a chapter. So if you have any type of query, then you have to ask me or directly send me your query. I solve your problem as soon as possible if you have any. Okay, and today I have explained the exercise 16.2. Before starting this exercise I will tell you something about the cylinder, because this exercise is basically based on a cylinder. So which type of shape is a cylinder? You have a pen. Okay, at that time you have a pen, or you have a pencil. So this pen or pencil is in the shape of a cylindrical form. Okay, that's mean cylinder have a dimension, two dimension here. First is height and second is radius. In the cylinder you have a two dimension, first is height, second is cylinder or radius. And then how to find the cut surface area, total surface area and the volume of that cylinder, I have to give you some formulas that is highly important here. So curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h. This formula you are used for curved surface area. Here 2 is a constant value, pi is a 22 upon 7, and r is your radius and h is your radius, and this is a unit that are used for a curved surface area. Now the total surface area is nothing but that is your formula 2 pi r bracket h plus r, and here the unit of that total surface area is square unit. Now we have to explain the volume of a cylinder. So volume of a cylinder formula is pi r square h, and the unit of the volume of a cylinder or any type of shape, that is a cube unit. Okay, now we have to explain what is the meaning of these things and how we have to solve these things. So you have to see here, what is the meaning of curved surface area? Beta, you have a cylinder just like that. So that time if you have to consider the area of that that contained, the area of that length contained, this length contained how many area? So this is known as a curved surface area. This length how many area is contained. Okay, so this is your curved surface area, and in short we have to explain or say to CSA. And now we have to explain the total surface area. So total surface area, just you have to suppose this is a cylinder, and cylinder you have to divide in a three part. First is your CSA, second is your top, and third is your bottom. That's mean if in the cylinder you have to see here, okay, in a cylinder this is your top and this is your bottom. So top and bottom is in the form of circle. So two circle you have, top circle and bottom circle, and also in the middle this is your cut surface area. So this is your cut surface area. Then after you have to find the total surface area of that cylinder. So you have a CSA. So in my previous talking we have to explain what is the formula of cut surface area of a cylinder. So and also we have to explain the total surface area of a cylinder. By this way you have to understood what is the meaning of cut surface area and what is the meaning of total surface area of a cylinder. Now we have to explain कि if the cylinder is open at that top, so you have to see कि how to open that cylinder at a top. So if this is your cylinder and this cylinder is open at this side, but that is closed with this side, and also it have this area. So that time this cylinder is divided in the form of this. First is the base. First is this base and second is this curved surface area. So then you have to add these two things and then you have to get the value of total surface area of a cylinder that is open at one end. तो जब one end से open होगा तो that time you have to use this formula pi r bracket h 2h plus r, and the unit of this is square unit. So with the help of these formulas you have to solve this exercise. You have to write this formula one by one in your notebook and learn it. So we have to start our new exercise with the help of my first question. With the help of the first question you have to see, uh, with the help of first question you have to see here, just a minute. This is your first question. Okay, so this is your first question, exercise 16.2. This is your first question. So here find the total surface area of an open tank. So it will open at the one end, that is your top end, and the radius of that cylinder is 4.9 meter, height is 9.5 meter, and then after you have to find the total surface area and how many liter of a water. So if it will say कि how many liter of a water, or it will say कि you have to fill that shape with other things, so that time you have to find the volume. So that's mean volume is a occupation. In the previous video we have to explain कि volume is a occupy space measurement. Okay, so here the h is equal to 9.5 and r is equal to 4.9 meter of a cylinder, and then you have to find the total surface area. You have to see, this is your formula of a total surface area. So how to find the total surface area? You have to use this formula. Total surface area is equal to pi r bracket h plus, sorry, 2h plus r. Okay, so then after you have to calculate these things and get your answer. Okay, so you have to write here r plus 2h, and then after you have to put the value of h and r here, and then you have to calculate all the value and put the value of pi also here, and then you have to calculate the total surface area of that cylinder. Okay, now we have to explain how to find the, and here this is your homework to put the value of r and h and pi, and calculation you have to do it yourself. Okay, this is your homework now. And after that, when your work is, you have to complete the calculation, you have to comment the answer below of this video. This is your homework, everyone give the comment. Okay, now we have to explain the next. Now we have to explain how to find the volume. So volume formula is pi r square, and then after you have to put the value of r. So r is r square. We have to put here all these value, and in the previous total surface area you have to calculate yourself, just like putting this value in the formula, where here I have to put the value. You have to see here r is equal to 4.9 and r square. So you have to say कि r square, that's mean r into r, and then you have to put the value of r in 2 times. So 4.9 into 4.9, and then after h is 9.8. Then you have to cut this 7 with 4.9 and get your 0.9, and multiply all these values, this and this. All this value you have to multiply and get the volume. This value, this value, this value, and this value you have to multiply and get the volume. Volume is 716.87 meter cube. So by this way you have to calculate the total surface area of that open cylinder and give your answer in the comment box. Everyone, this is your homework. Okay, now we have to tell you the next question. Find the surface area of straw of a diameter is 9.1 millimeter and height is 6 centimeter. So here, first of all, you have to know that straw is in the form of a cylinder and it is open at the top and bottom end. So that time you have to use the curved surface area formula. So you have to know ke what is the h here and what is the radius here and how it is solved. So here h is equal to 6 centimeter and r is equal to 9.1 upon 2, and this value is in the millimeter form, so you have to divide with 10, then it will convert into centimeter. Okay, so we have to divide this value with 10. Okay, so first of all you have to um, convert all the unit in the same unit. Okay, and then you have to write or apply any type of formula for finding your answer. So straw is open at the top and bottom end, so you have to find the cut surface area of straw. So you have to give the formula is 2 pi rh and put the value of r and h here. So 2 into 22 and pi is 22 upon 7, r is 9.1 upon 2 into uh, 10, and this value is cut with the 7, 7 cut by this value, so that value is 1.3 into 6, and then after you have the value 2 into 22 into 1.3 into 6, and then you have to multiply all this value and give me your answer. Okay, so here 2 into 22 into 1.3 into 6 and divide by 20, and then after you have to give me your answer here, and here I have to left the answer and you have to give your answer here. This is also be your homework and you have to give your answer in the comment box, everyone. First of all you have to write the first answer, you have to write the question number and then give the answer. You have to write the question number 2 and then you have to give the answer. Okay, now we have to explain the next question. The height of a cylinder, the height of a cylinder is 3.5 centimeter. The volume of one, here the value is wrong, we have to convert this volume value is 1 1100 cube meter. Here the in your book the value is given is 110 meter cube, but with the help of 110 meter cube the answer is not you have or not well formed. Okay, so that's why we have to convert this value as the 1100 cube centimeter. Then after it will say कि you have to find the you have to find the radius. Okay, so you have to find the radius and the surface area of the cylinder. Radius and surface area of the cylinder. So at that time that value is h is equal to 3.5 centimeter and volume of cylinder we have to convert the 1100 cube centimeter, and then you have to put the value of volume of a cylinder is pi r square h, and this value is equal to 1100, and then you have to put the value of pi, so 22 upon 7, and value of h is 3.5 you have to put in your formula, and you have to left the value of r because we have to find the value of r. So 22 upon 7 into r square into 3.5 is equal to 1100, and then this value is swapped here, r square is equal to this value 7 is in the form of divide, so then going to the equal to side and that value is converted into multiply. So 7 into 1100 upon 22 into 3.5, and then cut it with the 7 7 5 ja 35 and 11 1 ja 11 and 3 0 is here because we have to reduce the point here in between the 3.5 and reduce the point and increase 10 here, and then after you have to cut with the 11 and then you have to get the 100. So r square is equal to 100. Then what is the square of 100? That is your 10. So r is equal to 10 centimeter. So with the help of this calculation we have to get the value of r. That's mean the radius is equal to 10 centimeter. Then after in the question it will also say the surface area of the cylinder. So you have to use the formula of a surface area of a cylinder. In this question it is not say the total surface area or a cut surface area. So you have so we have to find the cut surface area of a cylinder. So that's value is 2 pi rh, and put the value of r, h and pi here. So 2 into 22 upon 7, this value is pi, and r is 10 and h is 3.5. 7 multiplied by 7 5 ja 35, 0.5 here, and then you have to multiply 0.5 with 2. That value is converted into 1. So 1 into 22 into 10, and then you have to multiply and get your answer. The answer is 220 centimeter square. By this way you have to calculate the curved surface area of the cylinder. Next question on your screen, it is quite easy and simple. So you have to see here, in the cylinder radius is 14 and LSA means curved surface area. So LSA is 28 pi, and you have to find the height and the volume of a cylinder. So how to find the height and volume of a cylinder? You very well know. Okay, first of all, with the help of these things you have to write all the dimension, and then you have to solve these things. So radius is equal to 14 and LSA is equal to 28 pi. And then after, what is the formula of LSA? That's mean cut surface area. The formula of cut surface area is 2 pi RH is equal to 28 pi, and you have to cut pi with pi, and then you get 2 into R is 14 into H is equal to 28, and H you have to put here, and this value is going there and move in the divide form. So H is equal to 28 upon 28. So H is equal to 1 unit. So this is the form to find the H with when the radius and cut surface area is given of a cylinder, and then the finally you have to find the volume of a cylinder. So what is the formula of volume of a cylinder? Pi r square h, and put the value pi 22 upon 7. R is, you have to find you have a r is 14, so you have to put here 14 into 14 because r is square, r into r, and h is 1. 7 2 ja 14 you have to cut, and 22 into 2 14 into 14, and then you get the answer of that question. What answer you have? Multiply it and then you have to get the answer. So multiply it and then you have to get the answer. So this is another multiplication I give you. I give all these multiplication in these questions and in the previous question. So you have to do all these multiplication at your home properly, because I feel you are not do this question at your home, because you are not give any type of query, any type of doubt with me, and you are not give your attendance properly. That's why I have to give your questions and calculation at your home. Do it calculation, all these calculation at your home, and write your answer. And after that I also give the question number 5th as your homework. So everyone complete your homework. Thank you for watching this